But it's a disgrace, at that year. I was dropped because I was not Igbo.
So that was just tribalism, not because of your game.
I was there for 3 months, and the guy came. I forgot his name. It's an Igbo guy. He just trained 1 week and they signed him.
Professional contracts.
Professional contract.
Well, you've been there for months.
I've been there for months.
Even
him, I was his captain. Wow. They signed him. They didn't sign him. And they said because you are from the north.
I watched this video and I was laugh. Very unfortunate that everybody always want to point accusing finger to the Ndigbo, even when it is an individual thing. If there's a company in Southeast that refuse to employ someone, it must be because you are not Igbo. But if a company in Lagos did not employ you, it's not because you are not Yoruba. Exactly. If you watch this video, you can actually understand that the interviewer is the one who made that suggestion to Moses Simon. But the problem I have with Moses Simon is because he accepted, or he fall victim by accepting the tribal card the interviewer played. You must be able to think out of the box when you hear people talk. Because Moses Simon has been a footballer with other Igbos in the region. Now, and why are they playing this tribal card? This is part of the programming. They made us to believe that Igbos are more tribalistic. But thank God for internet. Immediately the video go viral. Enugu Rangers released the list of players that played that year that Moses Simon was not signed. Look at the name. Pause and go through it. Even a goalkeeper that was signed, that a goalkeeper in that year was from Benue State, from Idoma region, like that of Moses Simon. Look at it now. Pause and read it. I copied this in from the Vanguard newspaper, where the Enugu Rangers said that they have never employed anyone because they have to refute. I mean, they have to counter what Moses Simon is saying. You see it here. Another newspaper again. So you understand that when he made that post, they countered him and they say it's a lie. Because if you look here, you will see even Sani, a Northern, playing for the Rangers in that year. And I remember that Enugu has had Salisu Yusuf. And Salisu Yusuf coach Enugu Rangers. Taribo West played for Enugu Rangers as of 1991 thereabouts. Yeah, 1991. Before the incident of Ignewari George them. Because I could remember following football from Complete Football those days. If you buy Complete Football magazine, if you're a football enthusiast, the newspaper we buy that time in secondary school is called Complete Football. Then we'll have a magazine monthly called Complete Football Magazine. I used to buy it and I read football mags while growing up. So I know these things following. That Enugu Rangers are not the ones who has not used non-indigenous, mostly people outside there. Because I remember the time Enugu Rangers, BCC Lions of Boko from Benue is active. I see a Boko guy that was playing for Rangers that time. That scored one of the wonderful goals against his own home-based football club in BCC Lions of Boko Stadium, Makodi. Of course, many of you don't know. I follow football. I follow history. I keep tabs of information. So when I see this, I say this is another people who I can say are being used to make us see Ndigbo as a tribalistic group. Can Moses Simon say that it's only Rangers that did not sign him? What if the club are looking not for an attacking midfielder, they were looking for a defensive midfielder, and another person performed better than you? He said because you are not Igbo, that's why they did not sign you. Why didn't your home club sign you? There's a football club in Makudi. If you're that good, the fact that you later find your way, there are players that big clubs have rejected, and later they did well. Man, you rejected person like Martinelli. Do you know that? Arsenal rejected Messi because they say he has a staunch growth. And that is why Messi is the only football player that is allowed to take that hormone growth drug. And that's why when people say Messi is strong naturally, I say no, Messi is a lab experiment. And that is why I think FIFA is protecting him. Messi is a person that was allowed to take that drug to make his bones strong, to make him grow. Even at that, Messi did not still grow. Because I think his father is 5 point something and Messi did not overgrow his father. So, but you can see that if Ronaldo is strong, it's because he's physically strong, he built himself. But Messi was helped by the lab, by the doctors to become physically strong, and he helps his hormones and his intelligence, because those are the things that those drugs do for you. So it's like an enhancement. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm talking about when clubs reject other clubs, do they do it because of racism? You can be a captain of a group where you're not choosing. It's true. Isaac Promise was the captain of the age group competition that Mikel Obi played. But today, Mikel Obi achieved more than Isaac Promise. Kang Nwankwo was more known than Winston Oruma, who is the captain when they were under 17. JJ Okocha was a younger brother to Emo Okocha. Emo Okocha was one who brought JJ to Germany, but JJ has shined his brother. Does it mean that because you're a captain, that is who they must sign? What is the excuses you are bringing in the 21st century to paint Ndigbo black? We will not allow you to fly. I don't want to drag this matter, but at least evidence show that in that same year you are claiming they signed non-indigens, not just Igbos, but people outside in far north than you. People that are far north, Muslim precisely, than you. You see, this lie will not fly in 21st century. We are going to be here to puncture it. My name is Chukwuemeka Kogolo from Onitshubo. You can call me Professor Black and White Perpendicular Bisector. I hate this lie that you are preaching against Ndigbo, and I'm going to be here to be countering it one after the other. I'm out of here, Joe.